as a child was very active, big into sports, had plenty of friends. There was always something going on in the house, and Rob would be in the middle of everything.
I guess I remember my first day of primary school. I remember you and George both drove me down.
The friends that you met in junior infants, you still are friends with them. His parent-teacher meetings, they were interesting. Like
with George, my dad, he was fluent in Irish, so he'd always go to the Irish teacher and speak fluent in Irish with them. They'd come in the next morning and be, I guess, surprised and dismayed that I was terrible at Irish. I went into commerce after Blackrock and did UCD, and there was the option of doing the intern year. So I applied for a few different internship roles and I got the EY one, and that's when I started in FS Assurance as an intern. I loved the social side of it. I have so many close links with EY. One of my best mates from school, Daniel, who I started school with when I was 4 years of age, is currently in there. My housemate's in EY, he's in FS Assurance with me. We work together, we go to the gym and Dartry together. I think I've a core group of about 10 or 12 that I get on really well with. I always had a love for swimming. When we were down in Kilkeen, Clare, every summer, every day, me, you, and Victoria, my godmother, we'd always grab our towels and togs and we'd sprint down to the beach, and we'd always do a swim every day. So that's why I always enjoyed water and I always enjoyed sea swimming. That's when I realised when Freesbury was for me. I guess what Freesbury is, it's a psychological and physical challenge. Basically the rules of it are you have to get in the water every day for the month of February, but you add on a minute as the days go on. Why I wanted to do it and why I did it last year and why I did it for the Irish Cancer Society, because of the passing of my dad with esophageal cancer in November of 2023. Liz was diagnosed with breast cancer, and that I felt like it was the right time to do it. Everyone's going to be affected by cancer. It's just the harsh reality of it. I was lucky it was never in our house, and then in the space of 6 months, Liz and George were both diagnosed, which was, it was terrible. It was shocking, but that's why I want to do it, and sort of that's why I'm doing I did Freesbury last year and Ultra Freeze this year. And I guess it's creating a community because everyone has that sort of common ground of they've been affected by cancer, or they know someone who's been affected by cancer. But we raised nearly €25,000 for the Irish Cancer Society. I wanted to do Freesbury again, but I wanted to do it bigger and better. And the concept of Ultra Freeze is a mix of ultra running and Freesbury. So on the 1st of February, I ran 28 kilometres and did 1 minute in the sea. 2nd of February, 27-kilometre run, 2 minutes in the sea. And then as the running kilometres went down, the time in the water went up. I've had so much support in terms of swims, but so many different people that I know have joined in for the runs. And I've made such good friends, and I tell Liz all the time about them. They're genuine friends, and they've all turned up and supported him both times during Freeze February. You know? She calls it Freeze February. Now, I've been doing this for so long and you still call it Freeze February. Received messages from people I've never heard of explaining their stories, which I just thought it was unbelievable. To an extent, it's kind of scary because I don't know how qualified I am to be talking about these issues. But it all helps, you know, that you understand what they're going through, and talking to them, it does help them. Yeah, no, it does, and that's why with Ultra Freeze this year in particular, I've been way more open about my dad, my experiences about my dad. And there's a saying that comparison is a thief of joy, but I also think it's a comparison is a thief of grief. I believe that we shouldn't be comparing our circumstances. I believe that we should be appreciating our own different battles. Grieving is what keeps the people we love alive. I'm so proud of him. Like, he's a special fella, like, at his age to do what he has done, helping people out there, explaining to people what it's been like for him, and it hasn't been easy, you know, but he's helping people, telling them his story. They all say he's some special man. He got it from George. George was a special person as well, and he'd be so proud of Rob, what he's done. And his brother and sister are too.